So no, I've worked with him a bunch. He's a local guy. He's really funny. Give it up for Ian Rice, everybody. Let him know.
Gosh, everyone. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. It's great to be here. How you guys doing? You having fun so far? All right. We're just getting started here. I'm glad to be here. It's great to be out on a Thursday night. You guys got me out of the house in my fat pants, you know. But, actually, they're not my fat pants. I lied. They have been rebranded. They are now called my pants. I'm going to go shopping for fat pants later so I can feel comfortable up here. You guys doing all right tonight? Good, good. I want you guys to keep your expectations low. I'm no Jerry Seinfeld, all right? All right. But I'm also no Louis C.K., so if you want to sit up front, that's fine too. You're safe with me. Oh man, so it's great to be out here doing some comedy in Dover. What a great city. I love Dover. Who's from Dover? Who here is from Dover? All right, cool, awesome. It's a great town. I live in York, Maine, which also is a great town. I love it there. Anybody here from York? Just me? All right, great. That's fine. Kittery, there you go. I'm right near the line. Yeah, so I lived in New Orleans. That's where I started comedy for the first several years of my career, and then I moved up to York, Maine last year. It's a little change of pace. You know, we just finished Mardi Gras down there. I'm like driving around York, Maine looking for something to do. You know, there isn't a lot to do. It's not like New Orleans, that's for sure. I do see a lot of signs around town for missing like cockapoos and things like that. I guess I could do that, you know, go search for missing dogs. After I moved to town, it was like over a year ago, I started seeing signs, Ziggy is missing, Ziggy is missing. Have you seen Ziggy? Everywhere, on trees, on bulletin boards, on telephone poles, Ziggy is missing. I don't like seeing those signs. It makes me feel bad, you know? It made me feel bad that I stole Ziggy. I just didn't think anybody was going to miss him, you know? Apparently I was very wrong. He was very loved. Oh, man, so... but it's great to be here, like I said, great to be here in Dover doing stand-up comedy. I'm a big fan of comedy. I recently saw an article. It was the top 11 cities in America to watch live stand-up comedy. Number 1 was Chicago. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. New York was number 2, also not a surprise. You know what did not make the list? Dover, New Hampshire did not make the list, but we're doing stuff about that right now. I think we should have made the list. I think Dover should have made the list, and I'll tell you why. Number 11 on the list was Toronto. Toronto was number 11 on the list of top cities in America to watch live stand-up comedy. I don't know if Dover's funnier than Toronto, but I know we're more in America, and I think they should count that when they're making that list. So, yeah, all right. I saw another list, like I said, I'm a comedy fan, so I saw another list recently. It was the top 30 comedians under 30. I read that list. I got pissed off at that list. You know why? You know who was not on that list? Me. That's right. I think I should be on that list. I don't think I'm one of the top 30 comedians necessarily, but I think I should be under 30, you know? I'm not though, I'm 51. I'm what I like to call a rough 51, and what I mean by that is when I tell people I'm 51, they never say, there's no fucking way you're 51. They're like, I can buy that. I can buy 56, 57, you know? 51 isn't that bad though. It's not a terrible age. It's not too old. It's not too young. And for any of you who haven't gotten there yet, let me just give you an idea of what it's like. I don't have to lick my thumb to turn a page in a book, so I'm not that old. But I have dated a woman named Nancy, so it kind of gives you an idea of where 51 falls. Yeah. Getting older isn't all bad, honestly. I don't mind it. Like, for example, when I turned 50, AARP started contacting me. I'm all about the deals, man. I'll take those deals. I got a discount on my car insurance going through AARP, and I had to watch this video. It's defensive driving. Anybody done this before? I think a lot of the car insurance companies do it, but when you're doing it through AARP, it's a little different. You know, they're not like, don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, blah, blah, you know, don't speed. It's all like, keep your jitterbug in your pocket. until you get to your location. If you come to a circle, it's a roundabout. It's okay. That's okay. Honking horns are not scary. Yeah, so anyway, another advantage of getting older, nobody ever asked me to help them move anymore, so that's pretty good. They look at me, they're like, his back is trash, he's going to eat the pizza, drink the beer, put something in a box, tell us what to do, and then he's out of there. And they're right, that's exactly how I do that now. That's how I move. Now, they might ask me to be a pallbearer, you know. That's moving in a way, I guess, but at least I know it's the last time they're going to ask, you know. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so, you know, getting older isn't all that bad, like I said, but yeah, I have my moments. So, like, a few years ago, I was on my 48th birthday. I wasn't feeling that great about myself, approaching 50. It was rough, you know. And I was at Lowe's, and this guy approaches me, and he says, "You know who you look like?" And I was like, oh shit, this isn't going to be good. It's never good when they say that to you, right? They're never like, you look like Brad Pitt from Fight Club. And I'm like, no. And the guy says to me, you look like Henry Winkler. I thought about it for a second. Like, could be worse. Henry Winkler's not a bad-looking guy. He's a TV star. That's all right. But Henry Winkler is 77 years old. Wasn't something I wanted to hear on my 48th birthday. So I said, I'm going to get back at this guy. I said, you know who you look like? You look like Bill Russell. Now, at the time, Bill Russell was 86 years old. I thought that was pretty good, you know? He said, I am Bill Russell. I'm like, holy shit! Bill Russell just told me I look like Henry Winkler. Sign my 2x4s, which he did, which was nice, you know? I get to the car, I'm putting it in there, I'm like, this is awesome, what a day. Then I thought, I'm like, why is Bill Russell working at Lowe's? I don't think that was Bill Russell. That guy got me twice. I have a lot of respect for old people, though. Like my grandparents, they were old. Anybody here have old grandparents? Seems like every show I go to, everybody's grandparents are old. My grandparents, my grandfathers were both World War II veterans, which I'm very proud of. Our family's very proud of that. You know, they call themselves the greatest generation. Have you heard that before? Yeah, I'll tell you something they're not that great at, though. Humility. Pretty arrogant nickname. Something else they're not that great at? Stairs. Man, I used to smoke my grandmother going up those stairs. It was not even close. Not even close. And when they're not busy bragging about how great they are all the time, one thing they like to conveniently leave out, you know who else was part of that generation? The fucking Nazis. The Nazis were part of the same generation, and in my opinion, I don't want to speak for everyone in the room, but in my opinion, they were up to some stuff that was not that great. Anyway, so I'm married. Anybody here married? Yeah, all right, married. It's not going good. It's not going good, guys. It's not. You know, I'm out here trying to pretend like I'm a stand-up comedian. She's at home taking care of things. You know, it's a mess. You know, you know, we've been married for 10 years, but we've been living together for 16 years. So to her, she would say it feels like we've been married for 1,600 years. She's so sick of my shit. For example, she thinks I'm not very refined, which I think sucks, you know. She thinks it's gross that I wash my face with body wash. Joke's on her. I don't wash my face. That shows you how smart she is. Give you an idea of how things are going every morning. She'll say to me, first thing, every day. It's a repeat, every single day. First thing she says, don't talk to me until I've had my first cup of coffee. You know? She doesn't drink coffee, so that gives you an idea. That gives you an idea how things are going. You know? I think it's mostly like a communication thing. There's a couple of problems. First of all, she's way out of my league. Like, she's like major leagues. I'm like low T-ball. You know, that's like, it's not good. It's not a good match. And she's younger than me too, so we have like little miscommunications. Sometimes they're all right. Like, It's not a big deal. Like we were talking about movies recently, and we're doing some movie quotes, and she says, "You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding." And I said, "Oh my God, you've seen The Godfather?" She said, "Bitch, that's from Rugrats in Paris." I was like, "It is also from The Godfather and Rugrats in Paris, and watch your language, young lady." No, she's not that much younger than me. I can see some of you guys are looking at me like, this guy looks like he might have worn a referee uniform at the roller skating rink. I could see that. No. She's only 6 years younger than me. It's not bad. But we do have, like I said, communication issues. For example, recently she was saying, I'm bored at home. I'm home all the time. I'm bored. What should I do? I was like, I don't know. I got some ideas. And she's like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get in incredible shape. I said, I've got some ideas too. How about you get a job? She didn't like that idea. I left the house for the day. I come home. There's a stripper pole installed in our bedroom. That's a reaction from some people, right? Not low T-ball guy. No, I said to her, listen, I thought you were going to get a job. She said, I decided I'm going to work from home. So, miscommunications. It's just miscommunications, you know. I was feeling insecure about our relationship, so I said to her, honey, please, I need you to tell me something about me that you love. Just give me one thing about me that you really love. Yeah, there was an uncomfortably long silence. And then finally she said, I thought of something. You make good toast. So as long as they never invent a machine that makes toast, I think our marriage should stay intact. So that's good. Yeah. I decided I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something to make her proud, to make her happy, to be married to me. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix our oven. I'm not very handy, but I said, with YouTube, I can figure it out. So I go online, I look on YouTube to try to find out how to fix our oven. First video that pops up with our model number oven, it's from a channel called The Appliance Guys. Now, The Appliance Guys have 2 million subscribers. I'm thinking they probably know how to fix this oven, right? Then there's another channel next to it with our model number oven, and it's a channel called Jenny Bones. Jenny Bones has got long blonde hair, very low-cut tank top, very well endowed, tight jeans, and she's standing in front of my oven, and I'm thinking, Jenny Bones probably knows how to fix this oven too. So I started watching that video, and I'm not going to lie, it was going pretty good. I never knew how handy I could be, you know? Oh, wait a minute, I didn't mean it like that. You guys are gross. All right, so anyway, so I'm watching, it's going pretty good. My wife walks in, she's like, what the hell are you doing? I said, I'm fixing the oven. She said, why are your pants around your ankles? Quick thinking, I said, I lost my belt. Wrong answer, she gave me that belt as a gift, you know? So she's still pissed off at me, you know? Anyway, so yeah, it's tough. It's tough being married, it's tough. But I recently had another incident with her. It was another miscommunication thing going on. And she likes to order from Amazon. Does anybody here order from Amazon, you know? You can get anything on Amazon, right? You know you can get anything on Amazon. Like you can get anything on Amazon, right? So if you're in a marriage where you're unhappy and feeling unfulfilled and you're a woman, you can order stuff on Amazon that might help you with some of that feeling. But anyway. The Amazon driver shows up at our house. He doesn't even knock on the door. He just walks in. He's got a box. My wife is very excited to see what he's got in the box. I'm like, this is what is going on here. She walks in. He walks in. They go into the bedroom. They lock the door. I'm like, what the hell's going on in there? He goes, she ordered the in-home installation. I was like, it says my drone is out for delivery. He said, oh, we're using your drone. I'm like, what? All right. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I thought about it for a minute. I let it go on for a second. I said, wait a minute, I can't stand for this. I start pounding on the door. They're like, go away, go away. Finally, I bust the door down. I look in there. Guess what? They're making toast. So anyway, I'm fucked. My marriage is going to end soon. It's miserable, but anyway, thank you guys for coming out. It's been nice being here. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the show. here.